Yo, what's up? It's Vince, your boy. I'm back with a bang. From the last time I spoken to you. So yeah, man. Let's talk Kanye West. The bipolar guy. So the guy has dropped an album with Ty Dolla $ign, right? But the problem with the album is that some streaming services, they've actually pulled down the album from their platforms. They've just removed the album from their platforms. Some of the streaming services, they've removed some of the songs from their platforms. Why they remove some of the songs from their platforms? I think they are musicians, legends, who are complaining about those songs, those samples as not yet. And they say this man has sampled my song without my permission. So those legends have a problem with that, and because of that, streaming services pull down those songs from their services and say they're gonna remove those songs because the samples were not yet with the person who the song originated from. So they removed those songs, and those who removed the album from their platforms, I think, is the issue of anti-Semitism, which the remarks which were done by Kanye West years ago. So the man's life is turned upside down. But I wondered, what is Ty Dolla $ign has to do with Kanye West? Ty Dolla $ign, what is it doing Kanye West? Kanye West is ruined. The man was destroyed by anti-Semitism remarks or slur that is did. And what is Ty Dolla $ign doing with a man who is despised by men, who is rejected by men nowadays? And men don't take the man seriously anymore, and he tried to reject Israel, but it seems his apology was not accepted, because he apologized but to Israel with an email which he wrote, I think in Jewish, but the apology was not accepted. So I don't know what is Ty Dolla $ign need to do with the man, because if I were Ty Dolla $ign, I wouldn't have recorded an album with Kanye West. But they did. They recorded an album, they dropped it, pull out of, it's removed from streaming services. Some of the songs are removed from other streaming services. So things are bad for the album itself. It's not doing well. But in terms of charting, apparently it's charting, but it's just that it doesn't have that song, that hit song that everybody must talk about, the Flow Milli song. She got this gem nowadays called Never Lose Me. It's a big hit on Instagram, even on TV, on mainstream media. It's doing well, radio stations, TV stations, it's doing well, the song. But Kanye West doesn't have such a song, Secret Recipe, Bayari, and Code. So he doesn't have anything like that is circulating on a mainstream media, radio stations, and music, TV stations. Kanye West doesn't have that song, the hit and the big one. He just doesn't have it. I don't know if the man fell. Does that mean the man fell or what? But it's just not appealing this time around in terms of his music. Even when he's chatting left, right, and center, those songs are just not making it. Are just not. People are not gravitating towards those songs. They are not enjoying the songs. I don't know what must happen, because at this point, when it comes to Kanye West, I see madness. It's just madness. Anti-Semitism remarks is madness. That was wrong. He wasn't supposed to do that. But not only that, another madness which I'm noticing from the man is this thing of not sharing samples, using somebody's song and not talking to them, or not asking for their permission and paying for using their songs. I find that as madness. You're supposed to clear samples, because many samples from that album, when it was cleared, I don't know what madness is that. Or Kanye and Ty Dolla $ign, how did they get to the conclusion that they're just going to use people's songs without their approval or without them knowing? I don't know what madness is that. Another thing, have you seen how Kanye West looks? He looked like he looked like a homeless guy. Like, dude, have you taken a bath or something? Or have you come your hair? He looked horrific. That's madness. So the man is all about madness nowadays. I don't know what is that about. No, the man is just madness. Please, the guy is in the cycles of the guy. Just tell the guy to take a bath and do things like everybody else. Clear samples and take a bath, comb your hair, be normal. and don't say anything. Look, Kanye knew anti-Semitism remarks, you'll get a backlash, or you'll even be destroyed for it. He knew this, but he still did it. So someone better tell the guy, do things the normal way, like everybody else. If you're gonna do things unconventional, that's madness. You're stepping out of the way. And we're not gonna blame it on bipolar. No, it's a decision. Which this man is taking. To take a bath and comb your hair, look normal, is a decision that one must take. So, but anyway, let me just leave you. I just hope that when you bump into Kanye West, you'll tell the man, live a normal life, do normal things like everybody else. When you run for presidency or you want to be president, do it the normal way. Be Republican or Democrat, and fundraise first, and then after that you're gonna become the candidate. You see what people have done. You have seen Nikki Haley, or Ron DeSantis. Do you see what people are doing? The normal way, the conventional way, not anything strange. So the man must do things that way. He said he wanted to be president, and he did it the funny way. He was doing strange things. I don't know why he keep on doing that. But the guys around him, I think they're not telling him the truth. He surround himself with the yes men who are not telling him that things are not done that way. That way is gonna be perceived as madness, because just madness. I don't know what for. Guy, please, Mr. West, if you see this, do things the normal way. Say, the normal way. You've been doing the normal way all your life. Just do things the normal way. If you're not sure, ask before you do big decisions. Before you make big decisions, ask your advisors. Have advisors, man. People who think straight and say, I want to do this. Do you think it's going to work? Because if you not consult anyone, just take decision by yourself, and you have a weakness in your mind of bipolar, you're gonna make many decisions. You're gonna be destroyed. You could have been a billionaire until today. Have you asked? Can I say this? I feel this way about the Jews. Can I say this? And they're gonna tell you, don't say it. You're gonna be destroyed. But he didn't consult, I think. If he consulted people, he surrounded himself with yes men. People just agree. No, you can do it. Nothing's gonna happen. So you need to surround himself with the people who can tell him the truth. Take that advice from Vince, my boy. Mr. West. Let me leave you. I just hope.